Hey guys, it's me. I am wearing sunglasses because it is Labor Day. And with Labor Day, there's two things that I think about. One, that a lot of you are going back to school or have already gone back to school. And two, here in P-Town, it is the white party, which means that everybody dresses in white because of this age-old idea that after Labor Day, you can't wear white anymore. So I'm doing my best, and these sunglasses you probably remember, I hope, from camp. So I'm going to rush off and try to be fabulous at this party. But Nell has some thoughts as you start the beginning of your school year. See you next week. Bye.
See me? Welcome to video number 5. Reminds me of Mambo number 5. Does anybody know that song, or am I just old? I'm probably just old. So speaking of old, this week's video is about bullying, and I graduated 15 years ago, which is probably the majority of your lifespan, and I was bullied. You know, I knew a lot of people that were bullied. I don't remember that much about it because I feel like, well, maybe I just blocked it out, but I just feel like I was generally isolated. I feel like I didn't have that much in common with other people. Definitely was the only lesbian that I knew in school. I don't know, and I think actually since 2 people have come out in my class, I would have never known. But you know, it's hard to be different when you're in high school. I mean, people pick up on that, especially in high school, where everything is categorized in one way or another, and you know, you stand out. If you stand out, you're gonna get picked on. And there are a lot of resources for that now, and I certainly hope if you're struggling with bullying, being bullied, or being a bully, I mean, it's possible, that you will look up resources for that. And the resource I'm going to give you today is Stomp Out Bullying, which is a site for people that are being bullied, but also, and as I kind of mentioned before, for people that are bullying. And I think it's important to remember that we're all going through something in our lives that maybe not everybody can see, and sometimes that causes us to act in ways that we know are wrong, or that we wouldn't normally behave like. So I try to personally remember when people are being rude to me, or being a bully, or something I would perceive as bullying, to try to think that, you know, everybody's going through something, and that makes me feel better about it, to assume that it's coming from a place of something that they can't handle in their lives, which I honestly think is mostly true. But that's how I cope with it, and along with getting involved, and I exercise a lot, so that helps me deal with it, and that would be a piece of advice that I would give you, you know, to get involved, to find the people who are like you, maybe not in the same differences, but, you know, other people that might be getting picked on for whatever reason, and you know, and be friends with that person. Make an effort to be friends with that person, and to stand up for others that might be being bullied. And I think you'd be surprised that a lot of coping comes from that, and from sticking up for other people. But generally, I'd like to know, I'm curious how you guys deal with bullying. If you've been bullied, what your experiences have been in that situation. And I would like you to comment on it. And maybe we can get some mechanisms on there, some coping that someone else hadn't thought of, that maybe they'd like to try to use. So, in closing, I hope you all have a great first week. Big things coming for Camp Lightbulb. I'm pretty excited. I hope you guys are too. And if you're being bullied and you need help, and you're not comfortable going to somebody in your circle or family or school, you know, we're always here for you. You know, leave a message on the Camp Lightbulb page, message one of us counselors, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can, and we'll do our best to help you out with that. So yeah, that's the end of week 5. Look for us next week, and good luck with your first week of school. Bye.